everyone, Floor Elf Pip here on the floor to give you a update on why I've been so inelftive. You might already know if you follow me on Instagram, but some of you don't follow me on Instagram, so I decided to make a video announcing it here as well as answering some questions about it. I am going to Japan, but I'm not just going to Japan, I am moving to Japan. I'm going to go live in Japan. I'm freaking out about it a little. My clothes everywhere. So yeah, that's why I've been inactive. That's like what I've been doing with my time. I've been packing, deciding what I'm taking, deciding what I'm not taking, visa paperwork, all that. So that's why I decided to film a video on it, and I also did an ask on Instagram so I could answer some commonly asked or questions that people had about my move to Japan. I will say there are a lot of questions that had either nothing to do with Japan, nothing to do with me moving, and nothing to do with just anything. I just want to clarify, I'm answering questions about my move to Japan. Happy to do maybe like a tips video in the future or like how I did it, but like a proper video, one that isn't like shitty like this one and me sitting on the floor with elf ears on. I can't give specific advice to anyone, so here we go. I'm going to answer these questions. Which city are you going to visit? I'm not going to be visiting. I'm not going to give you an exact location, of course. I'm going to be living in Tokyo, like every good gaijin does. Did you save up money yourself to go, or did you get financial help? Now, this is a controversial question. I did get help. It's not bad to admit that you got help from your family or someone else to move to Japan. For some reason that is a controversial topic, like it's a bad thing. I don't know why it would be a bad thing. I did save up my own money, and I have been saving up my own money. I got help from my grandparents. They wanted to help me and they liked the idea. There's no shame in getting help, and there's no shame in saving up for yourself. You're living your life. It is your little life. There's no need to hide it, and it's good to be open and clear about things. What are you most looking forward to doing once you move? Buying Copics. Yeah, they're so cheap in Japan. Other than hanging out with Mikan. No homo. How expensive is it to move to Japan? Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's not really any more expensive than Australian living, to be honest. Are you afraid of them being kind of racist towards you? Not really. I didn't get that. I don't think that's going to happen. Like, maybe it will happen where it's like, oh, well, she's a foreigner, so we don't want to hire her. She's a foreigner, so her Japanese isn't good enough, I don't want to talk to her. That might happen, but it's like, I've definitely had worse, and hopefully worse will not happen. Are you moving with Gogo Nihon? If by yourself, how did you do it? Yes, I use Gogo Nihon. It's a really easy way to do it. They help you get through it all, and they tell you exactly what needs to happen and what you need and blah, blah, blah. Look up Gogo Nihon, and it's free. And it's not an ad because they're not paying me. Are you gonna try and find a job there? Yeah, because I need money to live. However, my Japanese is shit, so I'm gonna have to wait for a little bit. Are you staying in a rented house or a dorm or your friend house? I'm staying in a share house, sharing with different people, but you all have your own room with your own fridge in it and stuff, so you really don't have to interact with each other. What will you miss the most about Melbourne? I will miss the tea, the cheese, the Chinese supermarkets. I'm sure Japan has those, but like I don't know anything about them. I'll miss the bird. I will miss my family and friends. Do you speak Japanese? See, I speak really shit, horrible Japanese. I speak Duolingo Japanese, and it's not very good. I speak really, really shitty Japanese, right? I'm a fucking stupid weeaboo. What about it? Huh? Are you and Mikan gonna be lovers? I thought I said we are strictly not homosexual. No homo is involved. Ever plan on moving back? See, that's the thing. I don't know. I am planning on being there for a while, so I don't know. Will you share a flat with Mikan? LMAO, that'd be funny. No, we're not living together. What's the temperature like compared to Australia? From what I know, the winters are far, far colder, and the summers aren't necessarily hotter, but they're a whole different type of hot. Because in Melbourne, it's a dry heat, very dry. But in Japan, it's very humid, and that is just not something I'm used to. And if we ever have the occasional humid day, I'm out. It's like I can't do anything. My brain just stops. So I guess like I'm just gonna be out of commission for the entire summer in Japan. I don't even like dry heat. What am I gonna do if I humid? What are some cultural differences you'll have to get used to? Very squishy train. I don't know if that's a cultural difference though. How long has this been a dream for you? Are you nervous at all? This has been a dream for me since I was 14. I'd say that's the age where I really was like, I want to live in Japan. And it just got stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger as I got older. I was really obsessed with the idea when I was 16. So it calmed down a little bit over the years, but then I was just like shit happened late last year, and I was just like, fuck it. I want to live in Japan. I did. And I asked for help and I got it. So I can't believe it's fucking happening. How is this happening? It doesn't feel real because it's like it's something I've wanted for so long. It almost feels like it's impossible, but it's possible. It's happening in 18 days. Have you thought of a plan on how to avoid creeps in Japan? I have been thinking about it, but I guess the same way I avoid creeps in Australia, but there are different laws, and to be honest, they don't favor the victim very often. I bought a little alarm thing. Maybe I should show you that. Can you see it? It's pink and it's shaped like an angel wing. Isn't that cute? So it's meant to be an alarm you attach to something. If someone approaches you, it's actually made for kids, but if someone approaches you, you're meant to pull it. So it kind of like freaks them out for a second so you have a chance to get away, and then people can hear it. I'll pull it now, but I think it's 90 decibels. I'll lessen the volume probably. It's very loud. Sounds like a bird. It doesn't actually go out that far. I got that because I thought that's something that kids use anyway. People would have their ear out for it, or they'd know the sound, so hopefully that's just enough to make someone run away. And then also in Japan, something called bear spray is legal. It's basically just pepper spray, but it's called bear spray. I won't use it, but if a bear happens to attack, well, then that's a good thing that I have that bear spray, you know? Again! My lip gloss keeps dripping down my face all the time. That drives me bonkies when I'm editing this video and look at myself and think, what a fucking idiot. Is this a permanent move? If not, would you consider moving to Japan forever? We'll see. I just don't know yet. Have you ever been there before, and if so, how many times? I've been once for a month and I really, really enjoyed it. I know I was on holiday. I know that's like rose-colored glasses, but I did have a good time and I was mostly alone. Lol. Well, that was all the useful questions. So that's about it, isn't it? This is only a quick update video, so there will be more to come. Get ready for that Japan content. Please stay tuned. Subscribe if you would like some epic Japan content in the future when I finally move. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I love you. You asked a question, you get my entire opinion. I think my ear just slipped. I fuck up on every question.